Gemini, what's up? Hey everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. This reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. My name is Daniela. I am Purple Star Tarot, your cosmic cleric, your astrology dice diviner. And what I'm doing today is I'm doing full moon and Capricorn readings, as well as this reading is going to be for July 2026. But readings are timeless. Like, we all roll on different timelines. So, like, whenever this message gets to you, this message is meant for you. But take what resonates. So, what I'm doing is I'm going to roll these astrology dice. And with the dice, I'm going to reveal the energies that are being illuminated for your sun, moon, rising in Gemini. And then I'm going to be looking at tarot cards. And with that, we're going to be looking at some guidance of how to offer around these energies that you're working with. So let's go ahead and roll it and I'll explain it. We got moon. Okay. First one that rolled out, planet, moon. Zodiac dice, Virgo. And then 11 is the house that we're looking at, the astrology house. Okay. So what I'm looking at here, the first one is telling us what the situation is at hand, okay? And the one that you're looking at is the moon. Moon is what we don't see in the dark. I mean, what we do see in the dark. What we don't see in the daytime. What we keep in the hidden. What is kind of in the back of our mind. But it's also about like nurturing and loving. It's that watery energy. But also this card that I'm looking at, moon, says perception. So I kind of feel like this is having you looking at your emotions and understanding if these emotions are coming from a place that that you're perceiving to be in one way, or is it actually that way? Really taking a look at your emotions, because sometimes I feel that, okay, you're an air sign, okay, so you're thinking about, you're like probably analyzing and like really communicating to yourself emotions, right? What am I feeling right now? Is this true? Is this really how I'm feeling? Okay. Really taking that time to look at that, digest that. That's the word I'm going to use, because that's what we see on the Virgo card. This is the energy for the feelings around the situation, is really taking the time to analyze and understand your emotions and understand how you're feeling. And where in your life is this happening? This is happening in the 11th house. And the 11th house is your community, your like-minded people, those that you connect with, those that you share your ideas with. Because I know that you're probably like an artist or a creator of some kind of way that you have an outlet of sharing your ideas. Maybe not everyone is hearing them, and that might make you feel one way. And that's the way that you're perceiving things, right? But it could also be that you're sharing, let's see, maybe you're connecting with people, or you're not connecting with people. Whatever it is that you see as your community, really seeing how does your community impact how you're feeling, or maybe you don't connect with community because of how you feel. Okay, those are these questions that are coming up with moon. How are you living on yourself, or how are you talking to yourself about what's going on? Okay, let's look at tarot cards so we can kind of see the full message here. With tarot cards, we're going to get some guidance on this energy that I'm pulling up here in regards to 11th house and community. So let's split them in 3 piles. The Fool, Death card, 6 of Childhood. Okay. Or 6 of Childhood. 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups. That relates to your childhood, though. So the situation is the Fool card. Okay. The Fool card is, okay, I'm seeing there's a big old moon there, right? And then this is a moon as well. Or is that a sun? You know, with this deck, it looks like it's a moon because it's dark in the background. And then the moon looks like darkness. Okay, but it just really depends on how you are looking at it. So I feel like looking at these two cards together is like, do I step off that ledge and do this thing, or do I not? Like, this is kind of that energy of like, do I take that action or do I not? I'm gonna look at the card underneath. I always look at the tarot cards underneath as well. Okay, start. Yeah, you do. Like, okay. So what I'm seeing here is that the situation of how to deal with this energy here is like, if you've been thinking about connecting back to a certain community, a certain people from the past, this is the time to really take that time to have a change of mindset, have a transformation of the way, because you're coming back as a new person. I feel like when I see the Fool card, it's like being able at any time in your life, even when you're older, to adopt that energy of the Fool by being able to not let your past color your future and take that step forward no matter what's going on. Take the step forward. You have that great idea. You want to connect with people. You want to share your ideas. Go for it. But those limiting beliefs that you might have in the back of your mind, it's like, forget about those. I mean, it's easier to say that than it really is to do it, but it's your time to shine. Okay? So the star card. Star card is linked to Aquarius energy, which 11th house, all of these are like 11th house and star is like really telling you, hey, be yourself, be your authentic weird self, be able to share your gifts, share with your community the stuff that you're passionate about, because there's other people who also are passionate about that same thing. So with the death card in the middle, say the card that's underneath, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, both of these cards are about new beginnings. So this is really telling you, like, in this Capricorn energy, also Cancer season, is like really getting back in touch with your culture, with who you are. Um, on the inside, like, you know who you are. Like, if you're that nerd, creative, geek, whatever it is, I feel like it's something that's not just the norm. Being able to be that person, and also not be afraid to shine that with those around you that are also in that same wavelength, that are like, I'm ready to produce and do this thing. I am embodying this energy, because that's what we have with Pentacles. I'm embodying this new beginning for myself, right? And so the future guidance, we have the Six of Cups, and what was underneath? Six of Wands, two sixes, 6 6. Two sixes at the end here, and you got 11. 6 1 6 1. Gemini. Okay, interesting. So, what we're looking at here is you being able to go back to your hometown. Not saying like you gotta go there, but I kind of feel like this is showing recognition of you being able to be yourself freely and being able to show that to, I feel like you're getting recognition, okay? You're getting recognition for all of the things that you are just doing, and people are like wishing that they could be able to do that. But at this point, it's more like a congratulations for you. And this is, you may not perceive it in that way. I kind of feel like with that moon coming up at the beginning was like, you may not see it that way, but you're kind of a big deal. Is kind of what I'm feeling here. You're kind of a big deal. Six of Cups, Six of Wands. Six of Wands is all about like victory, and like, look, they're wearing a crown, like they're wise, that owl, like you're carrying in the balls in your court. You're carrying it. You're being awesome. Okay, like that's what I'm seeing. Um, Even if you don't see it, I feel like you don't see it. But let's look and see what we have from the last tarot deck. as a word of guidance here for you. I have an affirmation on this card. Page of Cups. Actually, 2 cards came out, my bad. Page of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles also goes back to family ties, legacy. Like, so this card's about childhood, like nostalgia energy. But then this card, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, I'm going to read what it says. I am grateful for the abundance and stability in my life. And the second card that came out was the Page of Cups. And that's like what I always think about, like he's like a magician and in a funny way, without fish coming out of its cup. It's like, look what I can do. I trust in my love, I trust in my intuition, and I'm just able to make things happen. So the words on here says, I embrace my intuition and creativity. I embrace my intuition and creativity. So Page of Cups. So what it is the message here is like, keep dreaming, keep doing the things that you've been doing. Don't second guess it. Like, you may sometimes be like, oh, I'm doing this creative stuff, and like people are like maybe thinking one way about it. That's what was coming out for me. But it's like, find your community, find your weirdos, and even if you're not talking to them, even if you're not communicating with them, that I feel like they see what you're building. They see this legacy that you're leaving behind. They see the stuff that you're building, and they're like really proud of you for that. So keep showing all that love, showing all that magic that you create, and share it. That's the message for you. Awesome, Gemini.